Alright, what's up guys? Got another wrestling video for you. Basically by the title, it's pretty self-explanatory what the video is going to be about, and that is Impact Wrestling or TNA Wrestling or whatever they are calling themselves now. And I want to get this out of the way right now. To anybody who watches the video, I'm not a WWE mark, and if you've seen my other videos, you already know that I've criticized the WWE quite a lot, and I've been very vocal on what I think about the WWE, and I'm going to criticize what I think is wrong with TNA, but I don't want people to take offense. TNA fans, I don't want them to take offense to what I say, because this is simply my opinion. I don't think WWE is better than TNA or TNA is better than WWE. I think both of them have a lot of positives that they both have when it comes to them being wrestling companies, and I also think they both have many major flaws that keep them down. It's just not TNA. WWE has their own flaws that I've already spoken about. But this is going to be about TNA or Impact Wrestling, or like I said, whatever they want to call themselves. So, they do this whole rebranding of their company, where they're now known as Impact Wrestling, with the tagline "Wrestling Matters." And I can't say that it's just a coincidence. And I don't think anybody says it's just a coincidence that now they're branding themselves as a wrestling company where their tagline is "Wrestling Matters." Because just last month, or 2 months ago, I don't remember when, but WWE had their little press conference where they said that they were no longer a wrestling company, but they were an entertainment company. And they didn't have wrestlers, they had superstars and divas, and they didn't hold wrestling events, they held entertainments. I'm pretty sure that's not a word, but that's what they said. So now you're TNA, and you go off and say, well, we're a wrestling company and wrestling matters to us, and basically saying they're against everything WWE says that they are. They say they appreciate the fact and they acknowledge the fact that they're a wrestling company. Now, here's the thing. Saying you're a wrestling company and having the tagline "Wrestling Matters," that's all good and well. But why do you wait till now? Why is it now Wrestling Matters? Why is it now we're Impact Wrestling, with the emphasis on the word wrestling? Why are you doing this now? I don't understand. What was the difference between a couple months ago and now? Why are you rebranding now? And that's the question that I have. And people say, well, it's just for the betterment of the business. It has nothing to do with the WWE, and they don't care what the WWE is doing. And I call bullshit on that. Because in my opinion, TNA is like the little brother fighting for attention, with WWE being that bigger brother that they're trying to get attention from. It's like, you can see it. They make it blatantly obvious that they're against WWE. You can find videos on YouTube of them mentioning WWE and bringing up how they're better than WWE. Ken Anderson did a promo where he was referred to WWE as the other company. But we all know he's talking about WWE. So that's the thing. WWE doesn't acknowledge TNA's existence because they don't care. And that's the mentality TNA needs to have. They don't need to acknowledge WWE, but they do. And that's why they are where they are. That's why they're failing so hard. And you could even see that it was a report on one of those wrestling sites that they actually had billboards and other advertisements placed in Connecticut in the vicinity and area of where WWE's main headquarters is stationed. You know, basically the billboard said Impact Wrestling, Spike TV, blah blah blah, the advertisement. And it's like, why do you do that? You know, okay, you put these advertisements here. Did you put them anywhere else? You know, where else have you advertised um, your new company as Impact Wrestling? Where else have you made billboards and all that? And if any of you guys know, let me know in the comments. But to the best of my knowledge, this is the only place where they've focused and actually made numerous advertisements of Impact Wrestling, tagline Wrestling Matters, in Connecticut, where WWE's headquarters is stationed. You know, I can understand them making the billboard, the advertisement somewhere like in New York or Chicago or St. Louis or California, but Connecticut, really? And some people will say it's just a coincidence, blah blah blah, and I call bullshit on it, because TNA always acknowledges WWE. They're that little brother trying to fight for Big Brother's attention. And you know, TNA fans won't like hearing that, but it's true. And you can see it on their show. You know, just at what was that? Their last pay-per-view, what was it called? Sacrifice? Yeah, Sacrifice. You know, you had Chyna come back and she gave Karen Jarrett a pedigree. You know? So it's ridiculous. I don't understand. So I just wish TNA would focus more on themselves instead of focusing on what WWE is doing. And I think, you know, if they didn't waste their money on a ridiculous branding and ridiculous rebranding of their company, and actually focused on giving wrestling fans, as they claim they're a wrestling company, giving wrestling fans good storylines and good matches, you know, that's all they want. We don't care about what you think about WWE. You know, we watch you. We don't care about the WWE. Entertain us with what you have to offer. And that's another problem that I have with them. I don't want to keep seeing guys like Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and Ric Flair and Chyna. You know, they brought Chyna back, and Mick Foley and Scott Steiner, all these old stars. They're trying to get fans using old stars who used to be big back in the day, instead of using their younger stars like AJ Styles and, you know, Beer Money, etc., 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 Ken Anderson, Rob Van Dam, those guys. Because, you know, you got Sting as your world champion. You have a 52-year-old man as your world champion. Why? You know, I'm pretty sure it's nice to see Sting, but these are stars of yesterday. You know what? You know, just keep them there, but don't make them the focal point of your show. The focal point of your show should be those young guys like AJ Styles, who's in a feud with Bubba, I think he is. He's in a feud with Bubba Ray, another old guy from Team 3D. And it's like, why isn't he going for the world championship? You know, TNA has a lot of problems, and you know, it's because there's too many egos. And you know, you got Hulk Hogan, Bischoff, and then Dixie Carter, and I feel so bad for Dixie. I really do, because, you know, it's just bad. I really feel bad for Dixie, because she gets a lot of heat for the stuff that she does, you know, bringing in Hogan and Bischoff and all that stuff. But, you know, it's like, what do you expect? She's going to look for help. She doesn't have that much experience in what she's doing as this being a wrestling company, and she's going to reach out for people to help her. But at the same time, you know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just wish TNA the best of luck. And hopefully with this whole rebranding, they can actually make something happen and actually turn themselves around. But like I said, I really doubt it. Anyway, make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video. Also check out my other videos. I will be doing a prediction for Over the Limit this Friday. And I think that's about it. Talk to you guys later.